So, welcome to another tutorial for the ardu-x. Today we'll be learning how to use a LED and potentiometer together. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to input the void setup and the void loop protocols, just so that our codes can work. Go ahead and input that right now. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to create two global variables, one for the potentiometer and then one for the LED. And it's just so that you can kind of recognize which ones are which and where they're at for which bit. So potentiometer 1 is equal to pin 24. And we'll do that for the LED too. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the void setup. What we're going to do is we're going to do some pin mode. So we're going to put pin mode. We're going to assign the potentiometer first, and then we're going to assign that as an input. And we're going to do the same thing for the LED, but the LED is an output. Next, we'll include a serial monitor to this one, just so that we have a display as to how bright this LED is getting. So go ahead and go down into the void loop. What we're going to do now is we will begin mapping and reading the data from the potentiometer and kind of placing that into the LED. So this is done by doing this. Int data, creating a global variable to place all the numbers from the potentiometer. And then we'll include a brightness level that is being mapped based off what you're getting from the potentiometer. So here's the mapping data. So we're going to map whatever data we are getting from the potentiometer onto the LED. So this is the lowest limit for the potentiometer, the highest limit for the potentiometer, and then the low limit for the LED, the high limit for the LED. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to analog write whatever value we are getting from the potentiometer onto the LED. Do this by doing that. And just so that we get an idea of how bright everything is, what we're going to do is we are going to print everything. So I'm going to go ahead and write that right now. And there you have it. So I'm going to upload this onto my ardu-x. Then after it's done uploading, turn on the serial monitor so we can see what we're getting. And go ahead and hit start. Should be seeing everything. So it's going really fast, and that's because there is no delay in between. So what we could do is we could actually place a little step in between them, as well as print this on another line so that there's some variation between them. And let's put a delay of like 15 milliseconds. Should make it a little easier for us to read some data. And there we go. Yep, looks a little better. Now, so what you're going to see is I'm going to go ahead and turn it clockwise. And as you see that the numbers on the left go up, so does the brightness on the right. And then you should start seeing your LED change in intensity. And then if you go all the way down to 0, you should probably see nothing. And that's how this code works. So thank you for following this tutorial. Stay tuned next time.